Welcome back to the ACB Wrestling Talk channel, your main source for wrestling news and wrestling discussions. I am, of course, your host, Alexis Carrillo, and let's get into some wrestling talk. Now, I'm here to tackle a very controversial topic, to say the least. Simply put, there are a lot of fans and a few noted professional wrestlers out there that have the opinion of wrestling being as simple as just two guys getting in the ring and having a one-on-one sports contest. And although they, as well as everyone else, has a right to their own opinion, I'm here to debunk that. Because, like I said, there are a lot of fans and a lot of wrestlers who just pretty much dismiss the fact that, 20-minute promos to start a wrestling show isn't entertaining. 20-minute promos to start a wrestling show isn't the right thing to do, and it shouldn't be the right thing to do. That's what they say. And they also say that we should have 20, 25, 30-minute matches all night long. And that's just magically gonna give us the best wrestling show on the planet. Well, in my opinion, that's not entirely true. Okay? Wrestling, or as I love to call it, because today's wrestling, whether you like it or not, today's form of entertainment in professional wrestling, it's all sports entertainment. So, today's wrestling, is entertaining when it's entertaining. Okay? It's not that simple to have just not open the show with a 20-minute promo. You didn't have that opinion back in the Attitude Era when you had The Rock and Stone Cold and Triple H and Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho and Mick Foley and many, many more opening the damn show with a 15-20-minute match, 15-20-minute promo setting up the main event of that night. You didn't have any complaints back then. You also didn't have any complaints back then when, you had mostly 5 to 10 minute matches with a few run-ins and a lot of overbooked storytelling on WWE and WCW's part. You didn't complain. It wasn't, it wasn't not entertaining. It was entertaining. So what changed? Why do wrestling fans and some wrestlers themselves just come out and say that, if we put on matches all night long, and if we put on, or if we get rid of the 20-minute promos to begin the night, that's just gonna magically fix all of the problems in professional wrestling. Like I said, it's not that simple. Entertainment is entertainment. And all those superstars I just named from the Attitude Era, they were entertaining as hell, which is why they could justify them having 20-minute promos at the beginning of the night. And that's also the reason why some superstars on today's sports entertainment industry can justify that very same fact. Not everyone can, but some very select few will and do such a thing. Okay? And as far as the 20 to 30-minute matches making the wrestling shows even better, that doesn't really matter. Okay? Because, again, go back to the 90s when pro wrestling was at the height of its popularity, and you had a guy like Goldberg in his undefeated streak having 1-minute squash matches with unnameable opponents for the most part, and everyone tuned in, everyone loved it. So like I keep saying, it's not that simple. Okay, there is no formula to success. There is no formula to entertainment. It just happens. It entertains you, and entertainment is subjective, which means that what may entertain me might not entertain you, and it might not entertain the rest of the fans. So you can't come out and say that this one thing is, the fix all be all, the end all be all, that's going to fix everything. You can't. You just can't. There is no formula to success. There is no formula to entertainment. If there was, everyone would apply it and everyone would be successful, and that would have no meaning. Okay? If there was a formula for everything, no, let me rephrase that. In some cases, there are formulas. For example, recipe books. But I ask you this, why are chefs better at producing the exact same formula than non-chefs who also cook that same dish, that same meal? But it's not that good. Chefs are professional. Chefs know something that the rest of the people do not. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say here. Wrestling is not that simple. Entertainment is not that simple. It's not as simple as to say, if you do this one thing, that'll fix everything. It's not that simple, and I think it's something wrestling fans, wrestlers, everyone, and not even pretty much humanity itself should come to understand. But, that's my take on this entire situation. And like I said, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So with that said, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike this video, hit the dislike button. That's it for me. Till next time.